What is up? This is your buddy alertwolf here to bring you another anime review. It's good to be back. I'm feeling fresh, feeling invigorated. I know my vibe on the last few videos was like this. It was a little low energy. I was tired. I don't know, but I'm awake. And I'm doing reviews. So I'm giving you another anime review. This time I'm doing it on Dragon Ball Super! Episode 16, I believe. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep. And this one is called, Vegeta Becomes a Pupil? Down Louise. Alright, so basically, this episode, in a nutshell, is pretty hilarious. I'm digging the Vegeta comedy. I'm sorry. Vegeta is such a straight, serious guy that when Vegeta does comedy, it's just hilarious. And this episode, the last few episodes have been funny and quite enjoyable. I think this one was a little bit funnier than last week, so I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I'm going to give it a 3 for a good. But basically, the gist is this. Bulma and Whis are becoming fast friends because Bulma's strategy is if Beerus comes back to Earth, at least Bulma has some back with Whis. Now, it's a good strategy, and Vegeta and Goku have both been training, but Whis tells Vegeta that unless you really learn how to manipulate your Kai, you're never gonna amount to shit, basically. And he's like, oh yeah, I told you, you know. And Vegeta realizes how powerful Whis is. He's like, what are you? He's like, I told you I was Beerus' teacher, right? Yeah, everybody knows I'm Beerus' teacher. I'm not just a servant. I'm clearly strong. The question of if he was stronger was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. So then Vegeta asks to be trained by Whis. Now, Whis makes an interesting comment that he'll train Vegeta to be the next god of destruction. And maybe that's Whis' role in general. Like, maybe that's his race's role. I'm speculating is just to train gods of destruction. Period. Like, that's all his kind does. But I don't know. We'll see. But Vegeta's like, well, what if I give you something tasty instead? And the bribery with food. And he goes back and forth, and he's searching for stuff to give him to eat. And finally, he's been everywhere. Bulma's taking him everywhere. He's eaten almost every food. And Vegeta trying to break an egg is hilarious because he's too strong. But we get into that he's like, you haven't had any instant ramen in a cup? Oh, snap. And then, you know, Vegeta, it's agreed, but Whis has agreed to train Vegeta. And so they're on the way, and he's like, yeah, but you got a good wife, man, this Whis. It's like, she made you those new battle clothes, and now we get to see the next generation of the battle armor, which I love, by the way. Now, you have to understand something, folks. The reason why, and I never got into this before, but the reason why the costumes for Goku and Vegeta had to change is because the next level of Super Saiyan is blue, right? And Vegeta's clothes were blue, obviously, blue and white, and that tan yellowish color for the links in the armor. And Goku's colors were blue and orange. So both those color palettes had to change slightly to make the blue really pop. So the gray armor, the gray and white, awesome idea. It really makes that blue pop. You know, getting rid of the shirt and just having all the orange and then just big blue bands for Goku, again, really makes those things pop on Goku. So that's the reason for the change in design of the characters, really to emphasize the blue of the Super Saiyan and the blue aura, and not to have the colors wash out. And I think they did a good job. Now, obviously, the next episode is going to be Goku trying to get in. Pan is born, and all of that, and woo, a glimmer of hope. It looks like Gohan is interested in training. Because listen, everybody knows. Let's put this out there. The trolling of Gohan has to stop. I understand he's a dad now. I understand he's this and that, and he has a family, and he has a wife, and he loves her. And I get it, and I feel him, because Gohan is my dude. We go back a long time, me and Gohan. Gohan, right? For the win. But they've been trolling him. They trolled him all throughout GT. They kind of trolled him in between Cell and Buu. But the difference is, by the end of the Buu saga, he's freaking the strongest fighter in the universe, basically. Other than, well, Super Buu was stronger than Kid Buu. Once he absorbed enough people. But, you know, let's take that aside. Mystic Gohan should be one of the strongest Gohans. I know I'm going off in a tangent. I'm going to stop. I'm just saying he should have been super powerful. Then, in the Battle of the Gods movie, he got KO'd, and even in the anime by a few hits. Like Mystic was nothing all of a sudden. And that's fine, because 3 was kind of nothing too, so I get that. But then, in Revival of F, or Resurrection of F, whatever you want to call it, Gohan, at that point, could barely go Super Saiyan 1. And that's retarded to me. And not to mention, I don't want to get further into that movie, but when even Frieza's like, even Frieza goes, if Gohan wanted, he could defeat everybody here. And he didn't even know he could go Super Saiyan when he said that. He's like, nah, dude, when he was a little kid, he could have taken all these dudes out. I know how strong Gohan is. And Gohan's like, yeah, I kind of remember how to go Super Saiyan. Like, no. And my big argument to that is, and again, I'm just going to keep it light, between Cell and Buu, Gohan did very little training. He went from being the strongest person in the world at a pretty powerful 2 to being a very weak 2 by the time the whole Buu thing happened and the Bora and all that. But he was still 2. He didn't lose anything. His base form got a little weaker, so thus his 2 became weaker, but he still knew how to do it. And I understand when you go Mystic, it changes how the Super Saiyan thing works, but he shouldn't not be able to go 1, 2, and Mystic. Whatever. So, exciting stuff. Alright, that's enough out of me. Talk too much. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And by the way, again, I'm catching up on all these episodes, all these backlog of shows this week, so you're going to see more videos out from me. Also, my new show, Ash vs. the Evil Dead, I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to be releasing that as well, so look out for that. All good stuff comes to those who wait, and this week it is Alert Wolf Catch-Up Week, so enjoy.